Hey everybody, welcome to the Gamer Access Halloween special, Shadows of the Damned. I'm Bronson.
And I'm Anthony, and we've got two specials.
Maybe more, depending on how we feel. But I am very ill.
You were very ill, but we did eat a lot of good food yesterday.
Yes.
And you get to ride the saddle.
Yeah, that was...
Hey, it was your decision to go there, remember?
That was true. Well, my first choice was Cheesecake Factory, but
With a 3-hour
wait.
That place is new, and you kind of expect that.
Yeah, that's why we're going on the first, just to go. But anyway, we're going to boot up Shadows of the Damned here. So Shadows of the Damned was supposed to be this big horror team-up between Suda51, the guy who made No More Heroes, and Killer 7.
The
and
dream team.
Yes, and Shinji Mikami, who was the fine man behind the original 4 Resident Evils. And now is... And this game came out the same month of Child as... It came out in a weird month, in my opinion.
2012 or 2011?
It came out June 2011.
That was back when EA actually did something, right?
Yes, well, it came out June 2011, and it was, the weird part about it, it came out, like, the same week as Duke Nukem and Child of Eden.
Oh, yeah.
And
we know how that went.
We all know Duke Nukem was terrible, but it sold millions. And then Child of Eden was awesome, but it sold, like, under 15,000 copies.
It was a game that you could play with the Kinect, right?
Yeah.
Back when everyone wanted to make fun of the Kinect still.
Yeah, well, this sold, like, 30,000 copies its first month. It did really poorly. Which...
I think this is one of those games that EA probably puts in its portfolio to say, this is why we don't support new IP.
Well, if they
like you could assemble a dream team and no one would still buy it.
You don't know where they...
Unless it is like some new, mainstream film.
Well, I mean...
ish game.
This game... This game could have been mainstream. And also... You want to know when they should have released this game?
October.
We'll do a new game.
So, if there was one thing I remember about this game, you actually did show me it once.
I remember, yeah, you guys came over.
It was Johnny, and then his gun was called... Boner or something like that.
Something, yeah.
It's like he shoots and it's like taste my big fat boner or something like that.
It has been a very long time since I played this game, okay?
Yeah, that's like the one quote I remember you pointing out to me.
Yep.
So we're seeing the opening sequence again.
Yes.
Except it's a new game.
Yeah, I've got halfway through this game and then life just happened. This is one of those games I'm really mad that I never finished. Like, it just fell into the pile of shame, and I was just like, oh, well, fuck,
The pile of shame is now a hill of shame, which will become a mountain of shame by the time you retire.
That's every gamer, though. Like,
yeah.
I guarantee...
Except my pile of shame isn't as bad, because I actually try to finish my stuff.
So do I, but eventually it's just like so much new stuff is out, it's just like, fuck it.
I know, but it's like I actually have a higher percentage of finished games than most people.
Oh, so do I. Like, I never finished Lollipop Chainsaw, but that's mainly because it was terrible.
Oh.
I was really disappointed with that game. Same with L.A. Noire. I didn't like that game either.
I actually finished L.A. Noire, but that's because I went on the internet and looked up every single button that you're supposed to press to get your, 4 or 5 star rating at the end of the case.
But this game, I was really...
Garcia Hotspur.
The bullet train is here, hell monkey.
Yeah, this game, though... I mean, it was basically Resident Evil 4, which we can also do this month, because I have that on my GameCube. But you don't have your Wii component cables with you, do you?
Not right now.
Damn.
You didn't say Resident Evil 4, you just said...
Shadows of the
Damned. Some older Halloween games that John wanted or requested, so...
We should do Resident Evil 4 next week, that's all I'm saying.
At least it's a good Resident Evil. It's a very good Resident Evil.
It's the best Resident Evil game.
Yeah. The famous one.
Yeah.
That led to 5.
5 wasn't that bad.
And then 6.
6 was really bad.
6 was...
It was a really bad game.
I know. I played it for I think an hour, and I just remember 2 things. 1, everything's on fire and it's blowing up. Okay. Explosions. And number 2, you can kind of run past everything to point B and you're okay.
It was very pretty. I'll say that for it. It's a very pretty game.
Yeah, but that's like how a Hollywood film could be very pretty, but just have no plot whatsoever. Or
Yeah.
any sustainable plot.
Hey, here's the thing. There is something to be said for films that are just visual spectacle. There's nothing to be said for a game that plays that poorly but looks that good. Like, especially the PC version of that game. Like, I ran the PC version of that game on max settings when I got this new laptop. And I was like, this looks so fucking pretty. Why is this so bad?
It's visual candy.
Yeah, it looks so good, but it's such a bad video game. Conversely, this
Probably
game...
tells you where they spent most of their money.
Conversely, this game just looks... It
looks alright.
Yeah, it has good art. Like, it runs...
It's an Unreal Engine game.
It's Unreal 3. Like, pretty much most games that generation.
Yeah.
Moving and shooting, unlike in Resident Evil 4. That's new. Okay. How does a biker afford a loft like this? That's all I'm saying.
You'll be surprised.
I mean, like, this is a ridiculously nice loft. I mean, like, look.
Yeah, let's ignore the screaming and admire the loft.
Yeah. That's how I spend my time in horror video games.
The problem will hold still. You could stand there for like an hour and everything's fine.
I mean, if I was willing to progress further in it, I'd say let's do Deadly Premonition.
But we did the director's cut.
Yeah, we'll do...
And we can't get any better commentary than what we had for that director's cut.
We'll do further in the game. We'll bring Theo in again. Like, so, Theo, we're about 5 hours from where we were last time. We have an imaginary friend.
Okay, well.
So gross. So very gross. I feel the aiming's a little too loose.
Too sensitive?
Yeah, like, I probably should turn it down.
That nice loft is gonna get ruined.
Motherfuckers, I just paid rent. This is gonna come out of my fucking,
Deposit.
It'll come out of my
And
deposit.
worse. I highly doubt your $5,000 deposit's gonna pay for all this.
Yeah, like, and that was my table. This was not furnished. I had to furnish this shit myself. Oh, shit.
Man, why do I feel like also this could be a Sims scenario? Of some sort.
They probably have a Halloween version.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I have a
They'll just come out with a Halloween stuff pack because freaking The Sims, it's like, it's good, or the old games were good at least, and they came like with 10 different expansions and like 15 stuff packs.
I'm gonna be honest, there was no excuse for that, even then, but there's especially no excuse for it now.
Well, The Sims 3 now, it's pretty mediocre.
I hear 4 was okay.
And you and I kind of saw that coming at E3.
I mean, I hear 4 was okay.
It's okay, but it's not what you were expecting at all. I mean, 1 was good, 2 was awesome, 3 was okay, it's fine.
Oh, I totally forgot about that could happen.
What, the slow-mo camera thingy?
Yeah, when you hit him in the head. Because
Okay.
that's not creepy and weird. Stay away! That was awesome.
Yeah,
Oh!
that's nice.
Now I remember why I like this game so much.
Headshots are cool.
The whole game's cool. It has a really good sense of humor. We probably won't find it, but there are these really fucked up books you can find that tell these just horrible...
Lemming.
You let my onion go now, stranger. And maybe I will blow your head off nicely.
Wait, wasn't her back twirled earlier?
Can't you see the little
And she's alive again?
onto me?
I'm confused.
Video games, Anthony.
This pendejo.
I mean,
Oh, demon hunter. Your bullets have no bite, no penetration.
oh, jokes. More dick jokes. It's definitely a Suda 51 game. Dick jokes, and more dick jokes.
What, does Deadly Premonition have them?
No, that's a Sweary game. There's Sweary made D4 Deadly Premonition and some other game.
Oh, okay.
Suda 51 made No More Heroes, Killer 7, and this.
Right.
No More Heroes definitely.
We never looked at No More Heroes, have we?
No, that game has a lot of dick jokes.
Oh boy.
Both of them do.
For your sins against me, for slaying my legion of demons. Admit that you challenged a greater power and lost. Admit that you're...
Yeah, you can really tell this is a 360 PS3 era game.
Oh, for sure.
Unreal 3.
Fucking asshole.
I gotta say, Unreal 3 can look gorgeous if you
If you work your eye like the Batman games.
Like if you play Arkham City on a rig that can fully max it. Oh, that game is gorgeous. Same thing with Asylum. Like I played Asylum on here at max.
Yeah.
It was
Even Asylum
beautiful.
on 360 looked really good for its time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that's like back in 09 or something.
Yeah, that was our 4th place for 09. Probably
Honestly, if I had played Arkham Asylum and Uncharted 2 that year, I probably would have changed the list because the only game I had played that year that really stood out was Dragon Age, but almost nothing else.
But you don't. You can't.
I think we got the top 2 right. The best 2 games of that year were Uncharted 2 and Demon's Souls.
It's because Uncharted 2 was
Fucking-
Uncharted 2, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 2, Batman, Uncharted 2.
That I've been thinking about it. Dark Souls 2 has a real shot at winning Game of the Year for us this year. Like, that game is ridiculously good.
The problem is that not many. Well, I haven't played it.
Brevin and John have played it, and I got when you guys left, I was like, I'm gonna actually try and progress, and I beat a boss or 2.
I just remember in Demon Souls, I only beat
The first boss.
the first real boss. So there's the tutorial there.
there's the level also starring
Johnson.
Johnson as himself. More dick jokes.
Just because the highway to the underworld is stretched out before us doesn't mean we have to. Is there a problem, Johnson? Well, I'm just saying, demons are buttholes. You really wouldn't like it there. What's it? Lost in the spy. Okay, look. If you want to go to the underworld, good on you. But you don't know that place. Look what they did to me. A few little transgressions, and now I'm doomed to an eternity of heavy metal jokes and posing for pirate flags. It's only worse for mortals. And all the more reason to go. We have power. So when I see it, you are with me. No!
Yeah, we got a little taste of that famous Unreal 3 texture pop in.
Yeah, well, Unreal 3 is pretty interesting because I think there was 3 and then there was 3.5. 3 was probably what you saw in Gears 1, Gears 2, and the first Mass Effect. First Mass Effect was probably a very good example of lots of texture.
Even Gears 3 has texture popping.
Yeah,
up
but in
a
Gears
lot.
2 and Mass Effect 1, you really kind of saw it. And then after that, they sort of solved it with longer loading times and such to try and hide it or something.
Oh. What?
New game?
I have to pick where I take over.
Well, let's just do a new game. Since we decided to
Hold
start
on.
right.
Yeah, start a new road. What the fuck? I didn't even know I had that save. What is going... Okay, that was the last time I played.
That was 2011, the second bit right there.
Yeah, that was the save. I think
22 minutes in.
I think I showed... That was to show you the game. This game was 2 hours in, which is... That's halfway through the game.
Okay, well, let's just go new.
Let's start a new road movie. Options. What were our options? This looks really cool. I'm just saying.
I love it when they design cool menus.
I mean, how fucking cool is this menu? Alright, I'll start the game.
Do you know what to... Well, we might as well go the easy...
Well, yeah, let's... I mean, we're not going to be playing this for more than, like, a half an hour anyway.
Yeah, because this game is 4 hours long. 5 hours long.
5 hours long. I mean, we could beat it tonight. So for Extra Life, Tori, Steph, and I are going to be beating Transistor. Like
Beating Transistor.
We're going to beat Transistor.
No more demons. No. Oh. I thought it almost said no more demons are not covered with insurance, and I almost read
that would not surprise me.
Yeah.
But as you progress through levels, you'll go through there. They'll take you to new areas and shit. It's
okay.
It's interesting.
Loading times.
Oh,
or continue.
Oops. That would have been good. I thought it would auto load.
Access granted.